Hello, my name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is part of my 365-day daily challenge, speaking English for 30 minutes straight. Let's get started. Today is a national holiday. Today is a national holiday. So, and I have two final exams tomorrow. I have two final exams tomorrow for management strategy and corporate valuation. It's certain that I already get the credit for corporate valuation class, but still it's not certain for management strategy class. So I need to study today very hard to pass the final exam. Yeah, but my concentration is not good recently. I don't know why, but easily I get distracted by something like smartphones, movies, YouTube. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, I'm really recently I have been feeling very low, you know. Yeah, I don't know what I should do. Yeah, anyway. Correct the transcription of what I said one by one. So I have two final exam tomorrow. I have two final exams tomorrow. I have two final exams tomorrow, management strategy and corporate valuation. I'm certain that I've already earned. Yeah. Get. I'm certain that I've already earned the credit for my corporate valuation class. My corporate valuation class. Earned the credit. It's uncertain for management class. I'm not sure whether I'll pass my management class. Management strategy class is the only class that I... なんだっけな。Yeah, that I... It's the only class that I'm still at risk, yeah. Management strategy class is the only class that I'm still at risk of failing. So I need to study really hard today to pass the final exam. But I haven't been able to concentrate very well lately. I haven't been able to concentrate very well recently. Lately. Don't really want to know. My garden grows. I don't know why, but easily I get distracted by something like smartphone, movies, YouTube anyway. I don't know why, but I've been getting distracted very easily by things like I've been able to... I haven't been distracted by things like smartphone, YouTube, and yeah, movies. I don't know why I've been getting distracted. I don't know why, but I've been getting distracted. Why it's not be... I get distracted. I usually get distracted easily. Things, some things. Some things is one thing. Yeah, right. Things is plural. Okay. I'm really... yeah. It slipped away. It slipped my mind. It slipped my mind. Right? It slipped in my mind. It slipped mine. It slipped my mind. Yeah, it slipped my mind. Something is not plural, so that's why things. Okay. I've been getting distracted lately by things like smartphone, movies, and YouTube. Things like my smartphone, movies, and YouTube. I get distracted easily. I get distracted. I've been getting distracted by things like smartphones, movies, YouTube, anyway. I don't know, like I'm really recently. Sometimes sometimes my mind strays to relevant things, like, if you if you study for management strategy class, and then, you know, some example case comes up in the study, and then, you know, if I don't know what kind of company it is, I look up for the company. Then, you know, I got other interest in of that company, and then I look up for that information again. Then, you know, so my concentration strays from the main topic very easily, even if you do the main thing. Do you know what I mean? Recently I've been feeling very low. I don't know really why, but I've been feeling very low lately. I don't know what to do. My mind strays to the relevant thing. My mind wanders to things that are unrelated to what I'm related to. Relevant. I wanted to say relevant. Related to what I'm studying. Sometimes my mind wanders to things that are related to what I'm studying. I wanted to say related. If you study from a management strategy class and then some example case comes up in the study, when I'm studying for my management strategy class, I sometimes come across a case study about my mind wanders to things that are related to what I'm studying. For example, when I'm studying for my management strategy class, I sometimes come across a case study about the company. If you don't Go off topic. Go off topic. I become interested in something else. My interest shifts to something else. I easily get sidetracked and become interested in unrelated things. If I don't know much about the company, I'll look it up, then I become interested in other things about the company. So I started looking up for more information about it. As a result, I easily get sidetracked and lose focus on the main topic, even when I'm trying to focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Sometimes my mind wanders to that related to what I'm studying. How can I say? My interests easily shifts to something else when I do something. For example, when you are studying for the management strategy class, and then like I sometimes come across a case study about the company. Case study came up. Then you come across a case study about the company while I'm studying. A case study come up while studying. A case study come up, for example, a case study come up while studying, then if you don't know about the company, then you look up for the company. Then you become interested in other other things about the company. And then I became a case about some company. A case study about some company comes up while studying. But if you don't know about the company, maybe you look up for the company. But while looking up, like you become interested in other things about the company. Then you start looking up for that information again and again, eventually you are doing completely unrelated thing. It happens a lot, and I hate that. Okay, let me explain this again. My interest shifts to something else. I have trouble losing concentration easily. Like my interest shifts to something else very easily. For example, when I'm studying for my management strategy class, and then case study about some company comes up while I'm studying, but I don't know about the company, so I look up for the company. Then if there is some interesting information in the website or something, I become interested in that information. And then I look up for the information, and I do this again and again. Then eventually I am doing completely like unrelated thing to the main topic. That's my concern. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I have trouble losing concentration easily. I have trouble staying focused. What the nice day today. What a nice day today. I have trouble staying focused. I have trouble staying focused. My attention easily shifts to something else. My interest shifts to something else very easily. My attention. For example, when I'm studying for my management class, a case study about a company might come up while I'm studying. A case study about a company might come up while I'm studying. Then if I don't know much, if I don't know much about the company, I'll look it up. Not to look up foca. Sorry, look it up. Look up something. Look up the company. I look it up. I don't know much about the company, I look it up. Then if I find something interesting on its website, I become curious about it. If I find something interesting on its website, then I look up more information about it. I keep doing this over and over again. Eventually, I end up doing something completely unrelated to the main topic. That's what I'm concerned about. 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 Do you know what I mean? Ah, my English. My English. My English. Yeah, I want to say something, but I think I shouldn't. Recently, I have trouble staying focused. My attention easily shifts to something else. My attention easily shifts to something else. For example, if I'm studying for my management strategy class, then a case study about some company comes up while I'm studying. Then, if I don't know much about the company, I look it up. Then, if I find something interesting on its website, then I became interested in it. I become interested in it. Then I look up more information about it. And I keep doing this again and again. Eventually, I ended up doing something completely unrelated. Something completely unrelated to the main topic. I have trouble staying focused recently. My attention easily shifts to something else. For example, when I'm studying for my management strategy class, a study case about some company comes up while studying. And if I don't know much about the company, I'll look it up. Then if I find something interesting on its website, I become interested in that information. And then I look up more information about it. And I keep doing this again and again. Eventually, I ended up doing something completely unrelated to the main topic. In this case, studying. That's, yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. I get distracted very easily. A case study about a company might come up. Yeah, it said that might come up. I don't know much about the company. I'll look it up. Then if I find something interesting on this website, I become curious about it. I become interested in then I start looking up more information about it. I keep doing this over and over again. Over and over again. Eventually I end up doing something completely unrelated to what I was originally studying. So that's what I'm concerned about. Thank you so much. Bye bye.